Hey guys, it's Ren, and welcome to another Top 5 Friday, where today we're going to be doing our Top 5 Ice types. Before anything else, be sure to drop a like down below, subscribe, and leave your own Top 5 if you feel like it. Remember, this is all opinion-based. You guys are allowed to have different opinions, so feel free to leave your own Top 5 in the description below. Without any further ado, let's get started. So, for number 5, I have Beartic. Now, Beartic was one of the Pokemon that I used in my first playthrough of Pokemon Black, and man, this thing was a monster. I loved using Beartic. I was so happy when I brought him all the way through the Elite Four with me, and man, this thing destroyed lives. Okay, because it had enough HP that way it would actually eat up hits, even though it has meh defenses, and its attack is actually really good. So I would just sit there and I'd just spam Icicle Trash until it killed everything. But yeah, I loved Beartic. Cubchoo was it was really cute. That's why I decided to use it. But then when it evolved into Beartic, I was just like, yes! Perfect. Alright, and then number 4, I have a Bombast. A Bombast is just one of those ice types where I just looked at it and I was just like, I love this thing. I used it in my playthrough of Pokemon Diamond, where this thing destroyed lives. I ran a physical Bombast, so it was really super weird. But man, this thing was a monster when I used it. Couldn't really eat up hits very well, but it was okay because it dealt out hits like a hammer. With that stab ice shard that I ran. It was actually fantastic to use. And I was so glad that I got it. Snover, though. Snover was trash. And the only reason that Bombast is this low on the list is because it's quad weak to fire. And it's weak to rock, steel, flying. It's weak to literally everything. Okay? I'm pretty sure it has no resistances. So, Bombast is this low just because it's not really viable in, battling. And that's also why Beartic was so low, because you can't really use it in competitive, because they're both really, really bad. But Mega Bombast is chill, and it's really fun to use that in RU. It's really fun trying to troll the people with Tyrantrum. So on to number 3, we have Weavile. Well, wait, hold up. Okay, spoiled number 2, but whatever. Number 3, we have Weavile. So this dark ice type has been a long time favorite of mine, ever since Gen 4 came out. Because I never got to use a Sneasel or Weavile in a playthrough just because. But when I finally got into competitive battling, I was just like, oh, I'm going to use Weavile, because it's actually good apparently. So, yeah, this thing, with its amazing speed and attack, has just destroyed lives. 9 out of 10 times, I put Weavile on my competitive OU teams, just because of how good it is. It has a great moveset. It's not particularly bulky, but give it a Focus Sash and just send it out there. Or give it a Life Orb, give it anything, really. It'll just destroy everything in its path. I love Weavile because of that. It hits like a monster, and just look at it. Look at how awesome this thing is. So, on to number 2, which is probably already spoiled. It's Cloister. So, Cloister would have been on this list anyway, but he would have been the number 5 slot. But he got moved all the way up to number 2 just because of our Fire Red playthrough. I really liked Cloister. I was so sad when it died. Low-key, that was one of the low points of that playthrough for me. Because I really liked the Cloister. Cloister was actually really helpful. And with its ability Skill Link, give it Rock Blast, Icicle Spear, give it a King's Rock to hold, you're just gonna trash everything. Man, Cloister is awesome. It eats up hits, except for special hits cannot take at all. But now, Cloister is amazing to use. I really like using it. It's super good offensively. on both sides. Well, actually, not super good. It's super good physically, offensively, because it has skill link and everything. So it's totally trashing lives there. Its speed is okay, but its stats aren't really all that. So that's why it's number 2 on the list. But number 1 is Mamoswine. So I just noticed right now that 3 out of my top 5 ice types are from 4th gen. And that's because 4th gen was really, really good about giving us good ice types. So, Mamoswine. Okay, I always loved Pillow-Swine, okay? When I saw Pillow-Swine, I was just like, oh my gosh, this thing is adorable, I have to use it. And then they came out with Mamoswine, and I was just like, they made it even better. So, Mamoswine is one of my favorite Pokemon of all time. Just because it's an evolution of one of my former favorite Pokemon, and it looks even better. Okay? And it's actually good. This thing destroys lives, because it has 110 HP. Okay? That is so fat. It is not even funny. That has a monstrous 130 attack. So, this thing, if you get hit by an Ice Shard, an EQ, Icicle Crash, no matter what it hits you with, you're gonna die. Okay? Unless you resist it, you're gonna die. But man, I just love this thing right here. Mamoswine is hands down one of my favorite Pokemon ever. And it's just great to use. It's really competitive and viable. It's decent in VGC. It's good in OU. Yeah, it's actually pretty good in OU. It's best in UU where it's sitting right now. It's just a great Pokemon. Really, I love Mamoswine. So yeah, that was my top 10 list. Thank you guys so much for watching Top 5 Friday. Leave a like rating, subscribe, leave your own top 5 if you feel like it. And I'll be seeing you guys next time, because on Tuesday, we'll be doing our first Top 10 Tuesday, which will be coming once a month. And Top 10 Tuesday is going to be the top 10 favorite Pokemon of mine. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.